This past September at the Joan of Arc Park in Quebec, I was particularly enthralled with the idea that the gardeners used tropical plants incorporated into the perennials. Because a tropical plant in Quebec in Zone 4 becomes an annual. So I guess it's all relative, isn't it? But here we see some robust ficus, actually Ficus robusta, in the background, blended in with the variegated fountain grass. Makes for a beautiful color combination. Here we see Gerber daisy on the front part of the garden. This is a perimeter garden which is two-tiered. And so you have the effect of the stonework, the stone walk, and the perennials themselves. And of course, the tropical plants. Here we see Robusta, Ficus robusta again. And colocasia blended in with pink fountain grass. Beautiful combination. It was a foggy day, as you can see in the background. But for a gardener like myself, I need a change in mood. I just have to go to beautiful gardens like this one. And the perimeter garden, it surrounds the statue, which is in the middle of Joan of Arc, and a beautiful meadowed area, if you will, of lawn. And here's the colocasia again, blended in with some patience plants and rosemary in a pot. And a very creative display. I hope that they bring these back, the tropical plants that is, and the rosemary. Here we see some peony. I hope they bring it back to a greenhouse for the winter. Particularly the dwarf bananas we see, dwarf red banana in the background next to that peony. They're beautiful plants unto themselves. They're beautiful specimens. And of course the pattern is repeated here. We see a break, if you will, with rudbeckia, some more asparagus, obviously that's not going to survive the winter up here. Now, many of these perennials will. Here we see the peonies and the dwarf red banana again, and nicely blended with the echinacea coneflower, and some dryopter fern, which I have in my garden. Makes for a nice break in the foliage. Though it doesn't bloom, it does break up the texture. Makes for a very interesting garden, to say the least. And we see some Chara here, underneath the peony, and some more patience plants and beautiful stonework. That flat stone looks like it's been quarried or come from a quarry. It's rather regular in size. So we don't see any Dracaena in this garden, but I'm sure the red marginata, for instance, would be a good addition. But maybe they have in some other part of the garden. Get a chance, get up to Joan of Arc Park in Quebec. There are many other good gardens in Quebec, but I highly recommend that get to Quebec in the summertime and catch some of these beautiful gardens.